What is going on, everybody? How we doing? Welcome back to the George MF Show. Happy New Year's to everyone. I hope everyone had a good New Year celebration. Hope everyone did well on the 31st and 1st, whoever stayed up long. Hope everyone had fun, enjoyed it. We're on to a new year. It's crazy how it felt literally like a couple weeks ago. It was 2025 at the beginning of the year, January, and now we're all the way in 2026. It's crazy. I'm telling you, time flies by like this. It's insane. Like it goes quick where you're like, oh my God, like how? Like it doesn't make any sense, but hey, we're thankful. We made it another day, another year. We're blessed. We were able to wake up, breathe, and that's what's important. So, today you guys, we got many things to talk about, going from Stephon Diggs' situation that he has going on to also the Browns letting go of their head coach, Kevin. We also got Tommaso Ciampa reported that he's possibly leaving once his contract ends up. And we'll talk about football mostly today. We also got the Astros who made a signing, and we'll be doing some reactions. So today's show will be a little bit different, but we're going to mix it up the flow a little bit. Let's get started. All right, so let's start off with the positive vibes segment. You guys know that we always do these positive vibes segments, basically some words of affirmation, something where it turns that frown upside down. If you're a bit down, hopefully it makes you smile. Here's the quote for today. Ignoring is a classy revenge. When you choose silence over reaction, you show growth and control. Not everything deserves your response, and not everyone deserves your attention. Ignoring what's meant to harm your peace is a quiet way of showing you've matured. It's not weaknesses, it's showing peace over pride, and it's something many will never understand until they lose your focus. I love that quote. I love it for so many reasons. Why? Because not everything deserves a reaction. When you get into an argument with somebody and what you decide to do is walk away and not continue the bicker, it shows growth. It shows maturity, like that quote said. It shows that you're the bigger person. Now, many people may think, oh, no, you're a little, you know what, or you're scared or whatever, just to keep it appropriate. No. You walking away, not saying anything, is the bigger person. It shows that you have self-control and that you know how to handle situations the right way. Because guess what? What if you respond back and that person goes, kang, kang, boom. And guess what? Tomorrow you're not alive. When if you just chose to walk away and ignore, you would be chilling and grilling. To word it like that. That's one of my favorite words to say. But I love that quote. It's very telling, something that we need to hear a lot. Because don't get me wrong, I'm somebody that, I'll be very honest, I snap back as fast as possible. If I get disrespected and it wasn't called for, I will let you know, like, hey, what the heck? I will tell you straight up, it's just me. But trust me, I've grown with that, with patience, where there's times where I'm like, hey, I'm just going to move on, keep it pushing, and that's it. Because if not, it's going to be, what the you mother... Okay, stop. No, we don't have to curse at each other. What the and then it escalates to something worse. But let's get started here, ladies and gentlemen, because we already know where this is going. All right, so let's start off with the Astros, you guys. Now, this name I'm going to butcher like a mother trucker, so please don't act surprised. Please forgive me to everybody. I am not purposely doing this. I just suck at names. So, Tasiyu Imiya gets the 27-year-old Japanese right-handed pitcher has signed a 3-year deal with the Houston Astros, you guys. The contract is worth $54 million, guaranteed with performances, incentives, and opt-outs that can push the total up to around $60 to $63 million over the 3 seasons. Contract details, essentially base salaries roughly $18 million in 2026, with escalating payouts in 2027 and 2028 tied to performance bonuses. Includes a team-friendly opt-out clause after the 2026 and 2027 season, giving Imaya flexibility to re-enter free agency if he excels. The Astros cleared a 40-man roster for him by designing another pitcher for assignment. So, contract is very friendly, as we see. Very, how could I put it? Very team-friendly for the Astros. So, like I just read, if he does well, obviously they get to choose if they want to keep him. Now, if he doesn't do too well, they can do a team. They can opt out, and he'll be back in a free agency, and they don't have to pay him that rest of that money. So a little bit, some detail, because a lot of people may not know him because he's from Japan, that don't watch, Japanese baseball. He was one of the most sought out or sought after Japanese pitchers this offseason after being posted by their division, the NPB. His deal average annual value is amongst one of the highest for pitchers entering the MLB, behind elite signings historic. What he brings, let's just say that. He's a multiple All-Star in Japan, posted a sub-2 ERA in 2025 in the NPB, showcasing strikeout capability and solid command. The Astros envision him as a key rotation piece as they look to return to playoff contention. So, from what I'm reading, for what I've understood and collected, seems like a solid pitcher. I would say probably like a good number 3. It looks like he has good command in the strike zone. Also looks like he reduces the run scoring. So with that sub-2 ERA, that's really good. Looks like he's high strikeout kind of pitcher, which is good for the Astros, because one of their biggest needs this offseason was starting pitching help, especially with Framil Valdez likely not coming back. Their rotation outside of Hunter Brown, who's their ace, and Christian Javier, who's considered thin. This is a good addition. Helps out balance out that rotation and make it pretty good. He'll probably slide through as their number 2 or 3. Depends how they coin toss between him and Christian Javier. Obviously, Hunter Brown will be their ace. So, I like this signing for the Astros. We just you can't really judge it too much because we haven't seen him play in the Major League Baseball yet. So it's way different. But from what reports saying, there's a lot of positive things where, high strikeout. Looks like he's really good at run prevention. Not many people score on him, and he has solid command in the strike zone. So we'll see what ends up happening. We might see him play in the World Baseball Classic. We'll see, maybe. Because most likely the Astros are not going to bring back Framil Valdez. As we see many teams who've been interested in him, as like the Mets, the Cubs, the Orioles. You really haven't heard anything about the Astros, and the Astros are probably not going to want to give him the contract he wants. They probably like something more like this, where it's a 3-year, $54 million contract where you're not paying him really too much a year, and he could turn out to be well. And it's really team-friendly, the contract, so it benefits them, and it also benefits Imaya. He makes some good money. Like I said, if I butcher his name, I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. All right, shifting a little bit towards a different, kind of sport. We're going to talk some wrestling here, you guys. So, Tommaso Ciampa reportedly leaving WWE as his contract expires. Sources report that the 40-year-old wrestler plans to not renew his contract ending soon, wrapping up his run that began in 2015 with NXT alongside Johnny Gargano and the iconic DIY tag team. Ciampa shone brightest in NXT's Black and Gold era, delivering brutal heel work and betrayal fans call cinema at TakeOver Chicago, and a standout reign, everything like that. But throughout the main roster years brought main card frustration and injuries. Fans shared tributes to his promo fire and grit, wondering if he'll join AEW, head to Japan, or take time for family. Ciampa hasn't been seen on WWE since 2025, December 19, on SmackDown, where he had teamed up with Johnny Gargano and lost to Carmelo Hayes and Lee Jai. He has been since off-program and absent. The absence lines up with the idea that WWE is not currently planning to use him, and that his contract situation is steering his stats more than any storyline. So here's the thing. It's just there's not really too much space for him. If you really think about it, you got way too many superstars on the main roster who are mid-carders or main event sceners. Think about it. You got, let's say where he was at SmackDown, you got Drew McIntyre, you got Cody Rhodes, you got Carmelo Hayes, now you got Johnny Gargano, you got Trick Williams, who just came up. You got Sami Zayn, who just came back from being off a couple weeks ago. Possibly Rusev. You got many people from Braun Breaker. You got Solo Sokoa. You got the MTF. You also got, the Wyatt Six. It's just there's not many room for him to where what story are they going to put him with? Intercontinental title is currently busy. U.S. title is currently busy. It's not really there's not that much use for him. It's probably like a reason why they took a minute to bring up Trick because it's just there's not many use for him, sadly. And then the tag team division is like, do they want to put him as a tag team again with Johnny Gargano? It's like, I don't know. I think he's gonna leave. Probably end up going to AEW or maybe Japan, and just get back his name, build back his name up, and he has obviously a lot of history. Could probably go over there, start a feud with Adam Cole or something. And build back his name up again. Maybe do something like a Drew McIntyre or a Cody Rhodes type of deal. But he'll most likely leave. WWE's probably not gonna want to use him. Probably replace him with somebody else. But yeah, good luck to Tommaso. Best of luck everywhere that he decides to go. Wow, what the heck? All right. Let's talk about some football here. We'll be talking about football the rest of the show. If you like football, shoot. Enjoy, have fun. Get your popcorn. Get ready. All right, so let's talk about Stephon Diggs, you guys. As you guys know, he has a situation going on right now currently. The wide receiver is facing felony strangulation or suffocation charges, as well as misdemeanor assault. And defensive lineman Christian is facing assault and battery charges. Diggs spoke with reporters the other day and apologized for not speaking throughout the week. He said, "Sorry, I wasn't available for those couple of days." He said, "It's kind of time. It's different kind of time dealing with everything. It's definitely an open case, so I can't even say anything about it." The Patriots finished 2025 regular season with a 13-3 record. They are first in the AFC East ahead of the Buffalo Bills and others. They currently sit near the top of the AFC playoff picture, likely as the number 2 or number 1 seed, depending on the outcomes of Week 18. So, listen, essentially like this. So, I've pulled up a report just to go a little bit more, I guess, informational-wise. He's facing, same thing I said earlier, strangulation and misdemeanor charge assault from an alleged incident on December 2nd of last year. A motion hearing took place Tuesday morning. District Court Diggs, his arraignment is scheduled for January 23rd, which is a Friday, before the AFC Championship game. According to police report, a woman went to police December 16 and shared that she was working as a private chef on the date of the incident in question when Diggs entered her unlocked bedroom and allegedly smacked her across the face after they had discussed money owed to her. According to police, she said she attempted to push Diggs away when he allegedly tried to choke her with his elbow around her neck, later threw her on the bed and said lies when she said she had not paid. After the alleged assault, she had left her position and the residence to stay with a friend. When the woman returned December 9th to retrieve her property, Diggs referred to his assistant, who told the woman she had to sign a non-disclosable agreement before she would be paid. She did not sign it. Per the report, the woman informed police December 16 that she did not want to file charges before deciding to do so December 22nd, according to authorities. So basically, that situation happened. He made her sign an NDA. She chose not to, and she went to police. At first, she didn't want to file charges, but as of December 22nd, she said she does. So that's currently an open investigation. Listen, it's pretty ugly, obviously. Not a good look for Diggs, especially with how successful the Patriots are doing right now. They need him to be out there. They need him because he's the best player on the field. When he's at his A game, he's the best player on the field. So they need him, especially now in the playoffs. We got to see how this situation ends up going out because obviously those are serious cases, and serious charges being named. where it's like, you know, you basically did a domestic violence. If it comes out true, it's not pretty, you know. And it's very disturbing to talk about. I'm not going to say too much. Listen, hope everything goes well. I hope this is not true, because, you know, Diggs could be in big trouble here. Big trouble, and possibly cause something of his career. So hopefully it doesn't go bad. And hopefully it's not true, because if it is, oh my Lord. All right, shifting a little bit to talking about the Seahawks beat the 49ers to claim the top spot in the NFC, my people. So they beat the 49ers 13-3 in Week 18 of the NFL regular season to claim the NFC West Division title and the #1 seed in the playoffs. Seattle finished with a 14-3 record and will have some home field advantage throughout the NFC playoffs, including a first-round bye. This marks the first NFC West title from the Seahawks since 2020 and their fourth #1 seed in franchise history. So, Seahawks, you guys have had a good season overall. They've been doing really well. They have elite defense, a powerful and balanced running game. They have efficient and complementary offensive weapons. Sam Darnold has been a very good signing for them. He's been doing really good. Been very dependable, you know, keeping drives moving and, you know, minimizing the turnovers. Playmakers like Smith, Njigba, he's been explosive, been phenomenal for them. He has come up really well for them. He's done good. How the game unfolded, though, Seattle's defense dominated them, holding them to just 3 points and a total of 173 yards. The running game was key, with Kenneth Walker and Zach providing a strong ground attack. Quarterback Sam Darnold played a steady game, finishing with nearly 200 passing yards and no turnovers at all. So he did well. Listen, Seahawks have a good chance this year to make it far. They're going to have some competition, you know, people obviously from, like, let's say, you got the Rams, of course, who's going to be there. You also have, let's take a look real quick. I'll tell you right now. You also have the Rams. You got to worry about a little bit. The Eagles, obviously, is going to be a good challenge. Is it the Eagles? Or am I tripping? Yeah, you got to worry about the Eagles a little bit. The Bears are good. The Packers are some competition. So there's going to be a bit of some fighting to do. But the Seahawks, man, they got a good chance to make it far. The defense has been holding up really well this year. They've been able to beat teams and be consistent with it, too. It's not like they've been lopsided. They finished really well. Let's see. I think I have a prediction at the end of the show, but they have a good chance to get far. They've done well. Let's react to that game, take a look at it, and then we're going to go from there.
2nd down and 7. Walker over the right side, getting blocks, and has a first down for the Seahawks.
Yeah, so at the moment, the Seahawks had a better record than the 49ers.
Play action from Darnold, drops it off. That's Walker. Not tripped up, still on his feet and rumbling down inside the 40. Charbonnet in the backfield now. And he'll try with his first carry of the night, and a nice pickup on 1st down of 6. Darnold comes off his first read and finds his tight end Saubert.
And it's crazy, you guys, because like Saubert gets his it's insane to me that like the GM did such a good job with choosing what offseason moves to make, who to let go, who to trade, who to sign. Think about it. They let go of Geno Smith and decided to sign Sam Darnold. Like, who knew Sam Darnold was going to be this consistent for them? And then they decided to trade DK to the Steelers and let go of Tyler Lockett. Now they got the rookie Njigba, who is just phenomenal for them. Like, that's good to see. Good planning from the GM.
At the top, 4th down. End zone broken up, incomplete.
Niners defense was on there. Also got Cooper Kupp also.
Here's that last play.
Player we haven't really talked about, who's been all right for them.
to Cooper Kupp. That's what Mike McDonald was wanting the penalty for. There really was not anything there. Maybe had a chance here for Jake Bobo on the outside. Did he get the natural pick?
Yeah, they could have got one right there.
Both teams come in on a 6-game winning streak, 2nd and 7.
Let's see what Brock Purdy does.
4-man rush. Purdy completes. He's got Juszczyk. 3rd down coming up. Purdy not able to
what the heck was that?
Jennings. There is no flag. And it's
Jennings is his favorite player to throw it to, too.
Back them up. They get good field position. If in that same situation again, I'm not sure McDonald goes for it.
Jackson Smith and Jigba ridden out of bounds by Renardo Green. And he'll be short of 1st down yardage, a gain of 5. 3rd down and 2. Charbonnet. He's got it.
Oh, my Lord.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Zach, I remember him in fantasy. He was crazy for me as a backup. I had claimed him off of waivers, and he was just great.
Barner, who is a blocking machine, does an absolute great job.
Damn.
It's one-on-ones. They just shut people down.
Yeah, Niners couldn't do nothing on that.
San Francisco, if they can't get something going on the ground.
2nd down and 8. Time runs out. Purdy gets brought to the ground by Derek Hall. Purdy steps up, finds Jennings. Long way to go, won't get there. And Seahawks start at their 18. Walker.
Oh, my God.
Big hole to run.
Oh, my God. Now, Walker is a beast. I remember when my 2nd year playing fantasy, I drafted him. He was good. But then he got hurt. I think he tore his ACL.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. Good
and
Jigba,
he's such a good player for him. He's like a quiet, underrated player.
Jackson Smith
and my God, look at that. Oh, my God. No. He definitely got out of bounds. No way. He stepped out. I was going to say, oh, shoot.
Here's a handoff right side. Charbonnet brought down from behind, almost lost the football. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to Walker.
Nope. They got him there. They got that one for sure. They said nope.
Seahawks were late getting out of the huddle. They're able to snap it before the play clock expires.
No, they got him right there.
And Walker gets dropped by Upton Stout. It's 4th down.
Yeah, they got him.
Who leads all kickers in points this season. This one.
He got it.
No good.
No good?
Yeah, no doubt
all right, 7-0.
Seahawks. It would take a streak of 10 wins in a row. Here's a nice catch.
Oh, my God.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, finally, they got to give the ball to McCaffrey a little bit.
Good play by Drake Thomas. It's 3rd and 11.
Purdy.
Sneaks through. Gets to the edge. And he's going to be out of bounds, short of 1st down yardage by a yard as Ty Okada. It is 4th down and 1 instead of what could have been 4th down and 2 with where Purdy stepped out. Play action from Purdy.
Oh,
Time
no.
running out. He's able to get rid of it. Incomplete.
Nope.
Seahawks
that
ball.
pressure got him. The pressure got him well.
Here's play action from Sam Darnold, who has time
Oh,
and
my
fits it
God.
perfectly into Jackson
What the heck is
Smith
these
and
corners
Jigba.
doing over there?
Good throw. 3rd down and 4. Darnold in trouble.
Oh,
Out
my
he
God.
goes.
Oh,
And
my
he's
God.
gonna
Come
roll
on,
with a
fellas.
first down.
Y'all got to get him.
Darnold
Oh,
backpedaling,
shoot.
takes a shot. It's
Oh,
broken up.
damn. No
No
flag.
flags as Jackson
Nope.
Smith and Jigba was covered by Renardo Green and Jair Brown. 4th down.
He got it.
And Myers, after the 47-yard
Jake
miss,
Myers.
is able to hit.
He's been on Seattle for a long time.
That's it. They try to set up a screen for
Kittle.
and the play is made.
It's just
by
this
Elroy.
offensive line is not holding at all.
The stud rookie
They're
for
not
Seattle.
doing good at all. There's no blockage. Look at that. Look at that. 53 was almost there.
Keeping it alive and able to complete to Jennings.
Yep, just stop it there. Jennings is his favorite guy, so if you want to like do a sports bet, do targets on Jennings because he loves throwing it to Jennings. Brock.
Second down and 4. Pressure on Purdy, has to jump to get
Okay,
rid of
Kittle.
it. What
All
an
right.
effort by Kittle for the first down.
Damn, cleat in the helmet's crazy.
Instead, it's Austin Pleasance making the start at left tackle. Purdy. Lawrence was coming off the edge, and Purdy.
Yeah, look, that's just what I'm saying. The defensive line of Seattle is just putting it onto them.
Good snap, good hold, and on this windy night, the first points of the night for the 49ers, now down by 7.
It's not gone well for them. In order for them to get more rushing attempts, they've got to convert on third down.
Third down and 4. Purdy, sideline, catch is made. That's DeMarcus Robinson.
They just do not get
That could have been ugly,
anything.
that play.
Play action from Purdy. He comes underneath and able to complete to McCaffrey in a gain of about 8. Second down and 7. Purdy is sacked.
Oh.
Jaron Reed. Little Michael Bennett tribute from Jaron Reed.
Look at that.
Runs out, ball goes
Like,
right into the
he got sacked. They speared the fuck out of him.
Warren.
What type of, where's the blocking?
Second down and 8, trying to set up a screen for Walker. He's got a blocker in front.
Look at that. Look at 76. Blocked for Walker perfectly.
Charbonnet in the backfield. He gets it.
Zach, he stopped though. He stopped.
What a play by Lenore.
Yeah, that run game was just not it.
Second down and 7. Decent protection. Pass
All
caught
right.
by McCaffrey. Third down. Robinson.
Yep.
What was the forward progress? He didn't get it. Fourth down.
Oh, he dropped it, but they got it. They got
And
it.
Charbonnet is able to get back on it.
Damn.
Darnold was going
That would have
to
been
the
ugly.
ground and then trying to get it to Charbonnet. With that hit the last couple of weeks, third down and 17. Here's
Kenneth
a toss.
Walker.
Kenneth Walker, right side. Long way to go. And
Oh my
he is
God.
able to
Oh
get
my
the first
Lord.
down.
Niners, what the hell are we doing, dude? This
Amazing.
is embarrassing.
A 19-yard pickup on third and long.
A 19-yard pickup. What the hell are y'all
19 yards
doing?
on third and 17. Here's Jackson Smith.
Jackson
and
again.
What an adjustment.
Hold on.
Up to grab that pass
Time
on a
out.
throw that was
Time
a
out.
little
Whoa.
behind
Hold on.
him. Adjustment, 17.
What the hell are we doing? Like, look at this. He's wide open. Nobody's at him. Look at that. What, like, Niners, what are we doing here? Look at this. He's wide open. Nobody's, like, what?
Smith and Jigba, what an adjustment.
That's crazy.
Up to grab that pass on a throw that was a little behind him.
That puts this game away.
Play action from Darnold. Has time and now finds Charbonnet. Nice move on the sideline.
God.
And a gain.
Bro, these running backs from Seattle, they know how to shift.
Quick setup and throw.
Flag,
and
probably.
Incomplete flag comes in.
Yep, flag. On defense.
Shaheed the target and Bernardo Green in coverage.
Defense number 0.
Number 0, yep.
Automatic first down.
2 games is back and interfered
Mr.
on
Green,
this throw
not
to
good.
Shaheed.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. The way
Yep, holding.
Rashid Shaheed reacted, yeah, definitely. He had his left arm up around his neck. There's no question. Shaheed, with his kind of speed, he threatens him
Holding.
immediately in the grab and the pull. It was a pretty easy call.
Yeah, that's a flag, Kittle. No cap.
Darnold is under pressure. He gets it to Saubert. And he's brought down immediately. Strong
Okay,
tackle
Niners
by
got the
Upton
stop.
Stout, the
Are they going to
rookie.
go for it, though?
Bring on
Seattle? No, they're
Jason
going to kick it.
Myers to try from 31.
Might as well. Niners can't score a touchdown, and there's only
2 for
14
3
minutes left in the
tonight.
fourth.
For them to climb back into this game, either that or a defensive turnover or
Christian
special teams
McCaffrey.
play.
Purdy out to his right, floats
Nice,
up biggest
Kittle.
tonight. It's Kittle.
So this is a big answer for them.
They got to score here. Niners had to score here. They had to.
Here's Robinson.
Nice block by
getting
Kittle. I saw
blocks
that.
And getting another first down.
Nice block.
This is the first time the 49ers have been inside Seattle's 30-yard line.
That was a good block by Kittle.
Little more time. Floated and
nice.
Jennings.
Jennings, that's his number one guy to throw it to. They got to score here, though. They had to.
Down by 10. That ball was tipped, I think.
Oh, my God.
It's a ball that's thrown behind.
Damn.
It was touched there at the line of scrimmage, but it's behind McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah, that's a
pick.
pick.
His hands back there to make a clean catch. He bobbles it. It gets
Damn,
up in the air.
that right there was costly.
This roster.
You can't have that.
9. To the sideline. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Damn, that right there was just bad luck for the Niners.
Darnold lets it fly. He's got the first down. It's Cooper Kupp.
Since he took over there.
Here's Walker on
Kenneth
first
Walker.
down. Gets to the edge.
Oh, my God.
And has another first down for
Dude is
Seattle.
crazy.
Now with Seattle. Out to his right. Throws back for Kupp.
Oh, my God, Kupp.
Great play and a first down, Seattle. 3rd down and 4. Charbonnet.
Yep, they
Good
got him.
play by the 49ers as they hold
got the
him
stop, but
short of first down yardage.
They gotta make a move quickly. Oh, yeah.
He
didn't get it either.
Right, and it stays at 10.
See, right there, they had a chance. I know Jake is mad, but this wind is annoying. He would have had it, too, that
This
wind.
windy night, he's missed 2 field goals and had 1 kickoff go out of bounds, and this is a rare off night for one of the best in the league.
Yeah, absolute shock on Sam Darnold's face as well as Mike McDonald. I mean,
Into the lap.
All right,
of
Niners had to do
32nd
something here.
and 10. McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Nice catch on the low throw and a strong tackle by Eamon Worry.
Yeah, they got to keep going. They got to keep going.
On a helmet a couple of plays ago.
This is going to be 2-minute warning in just a second.
As he goes back out there on 3rd down and 6. Throws to the sideline and it's broken up. Good play made by Josh Jobe. Now 4th down and 6. Purdy
Oh, my
gets
God.
the pass is incomplete.
They hit the shit out of him.
And the Seahawks are going to take over on downs.
Yep. They hit him really hard. Look at
Austin
this.
Pleasance, who's actually held
I think it was
up pretty
99,
decent
yeah.
tonight.
No, it
without
was,
Trent Williams,
yeah,
but
look,
he
they hit
gets
him hard.
From the back, he gets hit up high right after that, and it was a big-time collision, and you just hope that he's going to be okay.
Or 58 got him really good. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Damn.
Well, we talked about his thumb.
Damn.
He hits
Yeah,
his hand
I know that
again.
had to
His
hurt.
thumb was bleeding when we took the break for the 2-minute warning. He was able to throw
Damn.
the ball and warm up.
Yeah, from the looks of things, watching that game, you can tell that offensive line was just not there for the Niners, and then that was just bad luck. Honestly, that's just damn. That's like one of those like shit. But yeah, Seattle. Listen, I'm proud of overall the decision making that they made in the front office. That's really something you applaud. And their coach has been phenomenal for them, and the players have just been doing what they got to do. Everything is connecting perfectly for Seattle. So, listen, good game. We'll see what happens. Now, let's do some sports bets. Underdog. I haven't done these too much, but we're bringing them back. Like I say every single time, please, please, please bet responsibly, because I do not want you to come after me if you lose thousands of dollars. Again, bet responsibly, please. All right, let's get started here. So I got this game is just going off of this Saturday's game between the Rams and the Panthers. I believe it was this Saturday, if I'm unless I'm tripping. But we got Kyron Williams. I have him over on 54.5 rushing yards. I have also Devontae Adams. I have him over on rushing or receiving touchdowns. He had 2 the last time Rams played the Panthers. I think he could do well. With Kyron, I had him rushing because he didn't get no touchdowns at all. Matthew Stafford, I have over on 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think he'll get 2 touchdowns, especially with Devontae and Puka Nacua there. I think he'll easily get it. I also have Rico Dobwell. I have him over on 51.5 rushing yards. I don't think Chuba is going to be running it too much. I think he'll get it. Last one, Bryce Young over on 1.5 passing touchdowns. He had 3 the last time he played against the Rams. I think they'll do well, and he'll get it. Like I said before, those are my sports bets. Please bet responsibly. Let's continue. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Cleveland, you guys. The Browns have fired their coach, Kevin Stefanski. Let's discuss. So Kevin Stefanski was relieved of his duties as of head coach on January 5th, 2026, following a disappointing 5-12 record in the 2025 season, back-to-back losing campaigns. Stefanski had a notable successful early in his Browns tenure, including 2 NFL Coach of the Year awards and 2 playoff appearances. And recent struggles and inconsistency, especially at quarterback, contributed to Cleveland's decision. General Manager Andrew Berry will remain with the team and lead the search for a new head coach. So what's next for the Browns? Browns will begin head coach search this offseason, likely targeting a fresh voice guide their roster moving forward. Stefanski could draw interest from other NFL teams looking for an experienced coach during the 2026 hiring cycle. So Stefanski's time with the Browns, he posted a 45-56 regular season record over the 6 years, earning an AP NFL Coach of the Year honors in 2020 and 2023, while leading the Browns to 2 playoff appearances, including a wild card victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So what was the issues with the Browns? One was the quarterback. Obviously, they had a quarterback disaster, big issue. Obviously, we know Deshaun Watson's situation never worked with the way the organization hoped. Injuries, inconsistent play, massive contract pressure, crippled roster flexibility, and then consistent QB shuffling killed offensive rhythm and game planning. Obviously, that was one of the first problems. It's just like, think about it. Deshaun Watson, you got him brought after he came back from his suspension and all that. It's just wasn't the same like how he was with the Texans. Then he gets hurt, is out for the season. You start off with the rookie. You have first of all, you go in, you draft 2 quarterbacks when you already had 3 already. Let's not forget they had Kenny Pickett, I think it was. They had Deshaun Watson, and then they had not Joe Taylor. They had I forgot what his name was, the 40-year-old quarterback. They had the 3 of them, so then they decided to go out, get 2 quarterbacks, 2 rookies, Dylan Gabriel, and then also Shedeur Sanders. So then you let go of Kenny, you start off with Joe, and then you move on from Joe to Daniel. Then you move from Daniel to Shedeur. And it wasn't consistent, so it just killed the rhythm and it killed the planning. Another problem was the offensive regression. Stefanski's an offensive first coach, but the unit kept declining. Predictable play callings at times and poor red zone efficiencies. So too many games where the offensive simply disappeared and, players weren't scoring. Especially in the red zone where you had the biggest opportunity, players weren't providing at all. It's just the offensive, like I said, from the contract of Deshaun Watson, really didn't help have the Browns be flexible to go out, maybe get receivers. Think about it. There was many receivers that were free agents. You had Cooper Kupp, you had Devontae Adams, you had many that were free agent they could have gone out and signed just to make the team a little bit better. Because right now, who's your number 1 receiver? Jerry Jeudy? Like, come on. Number 3, injuries and lack of depth. Key injuries across, we all know, QB, offensive line, and then the skill positions. And then, obviously, the last one, no clear identity. Early Stefanski's teams were run-heavy, play-action-based, and physical. Now, they were just tore apart. And, it's understandable just because things just didn't go the right way, but I think it was time to move on. I think the Browns, the problem is just that they need to go into this offseason establishing every single thing, and unless an injury happens, go with it. Think about it. You went into this season going with 4 quarterbacks. You drafted 2. Why? You already had 3 before that. So it's like it didn't make sense. You went into it with 5 quarterbacks. That's stupid. Literally stupid. Go into this offseason, get a coach that can get a good name for you guys. And also at the same time, get an established quarterback. Establish who's going to be your number one guy. Who's going to be the guy that you're going to put out there game 1. Who's going to be the guy that you're going to put game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5. Unless an injury happens, keep it consistent so you guys can be successful. I would say keep Shador. Shador is very promising. Very promising. And if something happens, then you bring in Daniel. Establish Shador. Go out there, get some offensive line weapons. Go out, get some offensive weapons. Focus on that defense a little bit because that was another problem. The defense this year was not good. Focus on that and to make some progression because it's like you guys have a lot of talent, but you have a young cat there who has a lot of potential in Shador. Establish the number 1 quarterback. Establish the captain, literally. Good luck to him. He'll probably find another coaching job quickly. He's 2-time coach of the year, maybe with the Falcons. Who knows? Maybe with the Cardinals. We'll see. All right, another team that is just not looking good, let's say the least, is the Ravens, you guys. The Ravens have missed the playoffs. So let's talk about it. What happened? Their final record, the Ravens finished 8-9 this 2025 season. No playoffs. That the record was not good enough to make it to the postseason, meaning Baltimore did not qualify for the playoffs. The deciding game, their final game, was a pivotal matchup against the Steelers. The Ravens had control of their fate. A win would have sent them to the playoffs, but they lost 26-24. Heartbreaking finish. Rookie kicker Tyler Loop missed a potential game-winning 44-yard field goal as time expired, which sealed Baltimore's elimination. Before we continue, ladies and gentlemen, we need to learn how to grow up because at the end of the day, this is a sport. It's unacceptable that there's people in Tyler's comment section on Instagram saying that hopefully he gets a divorce or that he should die. That is petty. That is ridiculous. People need to grow the hell up. At the end of the day, this is a goddamn sport, and that is a goddamn human. We should not be saying stupid shit like that. Continuing on, why they fell short. Several factors that contributed to them missing the playoffs. Inconsistency season. Baltimore started the year poorly and never gained the momentum that they needed to climb in the playoff spot. Close games turned against them. A handful of tight losses, especially the Week 18 thriller, ended up making all the difference in their final standing. Injury troubles. Key players, including Lamar, dealt with injuries at times during the season, hindering the offensive consistency. First loss record since 2021. This was the first time Baltimore finished below 500, more losses than wins since 2021 season. The Ravens had been Super Bowl contenders and primarily playoff teams recent years, crumbling in franchise best run of whatever. So here's the thing here's the problem with the Ravens. The problem with the Ravens is just like they cannot establish an offense. I think what I've seen over the years, like let's say in the playoffs especially, I think the Lamar just when it comes down to pressure and the moments, he crumbles. And I don't mean it in just to trash him as a player because he's a good player. He's great ass quarterback. But when it comes to being elite, Lamar struggles a little bit. That's something that I've seen and I've noticed. When it's time to shine, he crumbles a little bit. He becomes a little bit, how could I put it? It's just the pressure gets to him. I think many games like against the Chiefs in the playoffs or the Bills, many interceptions that he would cause get picked off a lot of times. I think the pressure would just get to him at times. I think Baltimore, they got to establish something with their offense because it's just you got good players. It doesn't make sense why you guys didn't make the playoffs. You got Derrick Henry, you got Zay Flowers, you got Mark Andrews still there. You also got Isaiah, I forget his last name. And then you got Lamar, an elite quarterback. You guys shouldn't be struggling to make the playoffs Week 18. But go in, what y'all need to do is go back, look at the drawing board, and see what's the problem. Watch tape, watch the film, see what the issue is. because I don't think Lamar's the issue, but when it comes to time to moment to shine, he does struggle. I will say that. We are going to watch that game just to take an in-depth look, and then we'll continue with what we got to say.
Here we go.
All right, let's see.
First play.
Derrick Henry.
And
Look at
Derrick
that.
Henry into the open field, right
Look at
away,
that.
And down the sideline. Into Steelers territory. And all the way down to the
Derrick Henry.
39-yard line with a flag at the back end of the play.
Dude's a beast.
During the run, personal foul, illegal blindside block, offense number 4.
Oh, my God.
15-yard penalty. First down.
All right, we're hearing from Terry this is not a foul, so we will check that out next. But Derrick Henry, as he's done typically on Sunday night, this guy ends up making
Derrick
huge
Henry.
plays
He
right
has
off
gotten
the
a bit
bat.
slower, to
Let's
be
check
honest
this
with you.
penalty here.
You can tell he's like declined a little bit in speed.
Flowers on that one.
Terry McCauley, our rules analyst, joins us. Terry?
Yeah, Mike, for it to be an illegal blindside block, he has to be either moving parallel or back toward his own end line. He's moving toward the opponent's end line. This is a perfectly legal block.
And here's what happens to Hayward, who was chasing the play down. This is
He was like, what the
about 50
fuck?
yards of running down
Damn,
the
he
field.
hit the hell out of the
His own
helmet.
player, James Pierre, comes down and clips him. He walks off the field with the assistant to the athletic training staff. The ball backed up to the 41-yard line of Baltimore because it's from the spot of the foul. The net gain was 26.
Again, there you go.
Henry here,
They got to give the ball to
to
Henry.
the
That's
44.
one of their issues a lot.
Oh,
Even though he has fumbled a lot, but
third and a long one. And it's a keep. Jackson
Ooh.
pulls it, runs to the edge, and
Jackson.
he has the first down. So right away,
he wasn't really
the
running it
second
too
for
much either this
Jackson.
year because of the
Let's see what they
injuries.
do here.
No Henry, Rasheen Ali is the back. He's got it.
Nope,
and he
they
is
stopped him.
Keanu Benton.
It's cold over there too.
Rashad Bateman, the receivers out for the Ravens. Pressure from the Steelers.
Oh,
Jackson
shoot.
throws complete, and down
Who's that?
for the touchdown.
Isaiah Likely?
Montez Walker.
No, I'm tripping.
Quick, if in fact they did throw the ball. Instead, Lamar held it and ran right past Ramsey.
No,
with
that
this one.
Ramsey
No
got
slant,
cooked.
no
What's
quick
going on,
throw.
Ramsey?
Go for the bomb, and there you go. The Ravens wide open from the start in this one.
Damn. Now let's see, Mr. Rogers.
Kyle Van Noy was waving, no, you didn't.
Oh,
Rogers
shoot.
Downfield for Calvin Austin and coverage
Oh,
incomplete.
that was almost a pick.
Back
Damn, that was a
defensively.
good ass throw from Rogers though. Good strength.
Jay Flowers
Damn, they got the
running
stop
around in
quick.
motion. The eye can't
Henry.
hurt the eyes
Did he
from
get the first?
Henry.
Nope.
3rd and 6, Rasheen Ali is the back, picks up the pressure for the moment. Now he cannot get away.
Damn.
Herbig has Jackson for the sack.
They got him good. Good stop by the Steelers.
More rush. Rogers scans.
All right.
Gainwell gets there, first down.
Kenneth Gainwell.
At the 36-yard
He's
line.
done a good job for them. He was with the
4 nights a
Eagles
week
before.
From the 36, Rogers on the throw toward the sideline. It's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. You got it. There you go.
They're going for the tush push?
The push with Connor Hayward.
No, I don't think they got
I
it.
don't know if he got there.
No, I don't think they did.
Jam it.
Nope.
2nd and 6. And
Henry.
Run this one around the edge.
Get it.
And Henry's got the first
Ooh.
down to the 27-yard line. Benton downfield to the man in motion, Devontae Walker.
Henry with the
there,
block.
picked up the
I see him a little bit.
Chase by Highsmith. Jackson.
Oh, they got
to the line of
Jackson.
Scrimmage, and that's about it as he's pulled down by the rookie Derek Harmer. Tyler Loop. He's had a good season from 40. Loop
He got it. He got that one.
knocks it through.
7-3.
So decision to go for it on 4th down.
No, 10-0. I'm tripping. All right, Mr. Rogers. What we got going on here? We got a score.
Rogers has time.
Nice.
Gainwell gets there again for the second
Gainwell's
time
a
tonight.
guy he's throwing to a lot.
Runs for the first down.
And I think it'll be Gainwell who gets this offense jump started.
Down from the 40, Rogers dealing it out to Warren. Got a block from Jonnu Smith.
Ooh.
Got a first down. and
Damn.
Gain of 17.
Jonnu Smith
As Jalen Warren.
or Jalen Warren. The fudge.
3rd and 6. Ravens drop 1, so 4 rush. Rogers finds space. Will he take off and run for it?
Nope.
Stops. Can't do it. Robinson throws him
If
out
it was
of
Lamar,
bounds.
he would have got there, but
Davius Robinson saw it right there. Throws
he's
him out of
that
bounds.
age.
Missed multiple 50-plus field goals.
Damn,
and
this one's
one-offs.
far. He got it, though. He got it.
But he dialed
10-3,
it up for showtime.
Ravens.
Bangs it through from 57. Henry is out. Keaton Mitchell's the back. 2nd and 17. Thought about the jump pass. Couldn't get it over Highsmith.
Nope.
Tries to take off. Highsmith
That's a
tracks
problem.
him
It's
down.
just
Lost the
decisions.
3 for Jackson.
Not many players are open for him to throw, it looks like. Henry, oh my God.
It's 6 that time.
He's doing a good job. What the hell is going on over there with 10 and
Came
24?
over from the Patriots. He had the hit on Henry. 5 runs for 6 yards. Trying to change that. Warren right.
Warren, oh my God.
Good game to the 24.
Both run games are
15.
going pretty well for
Pittsburgh
both
first
teams.
down. 3rd and 9. Again, it's a 4-man rush.
Come on, Rodgers.
To throw, room to
You
run.
got that? You could get first?
Gets there for the first down to the 40-yard line.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Full sprint for 20. Drive alive.
Nice.
Caught by Adam Thielen
Okay.
for 8
Adam Thielen.
to the Ravens 07.
When they've gone to the no huddle.
I didn't know he
think
was with
it
the
may be
Steelers.
something that might work for Pittsburgh here.
If the Ravens add some pressure, they don't. They'll slip inside. The bounce outside for Gainwell. To the 36-yard line. Remember, the Steelers get the ball to start the second half.
Mm-hmm. They got to score here at least.
Smith in motion. Hits. Gainwell tries to cut it inside.
Nope.
Not gonna get there.
Damn.
Louis Gilman says no.
Mm.
The Steelers are denied. The Ravens take the lead and momentum to the locker room.
Damn.
For the 4th-year player. They're being looked
Ooh.
at over on the sideline.
That was a nice catch.
Pat Fryermuth
It almost looked
is
high
hurt
for
from,
that
so
throw.
no safeties out.
A little bit.
Broken forearm last week, had surgery on Tuesday. 2nd and 8.
Oh.
Just putting it up.
Damn, that was a nice catch.
In by Thielen
16.
at the 11-yard
Damn, that was
line.
tough.
28 to Adam
Good throw by
Thielen.
Rodgers. Rodgers throwing it a little
Scoring
high,
in the
but
game.
that's a
He's
good
blocker.
catch.
He's out pass pattern. Rodgers swings it. Warren.
Oh my
Pass
God,
on
44.
5-yard line to the 3. Yard and a half away from a first down. 1st and goal.
Going for the tush
Hayward
push.
again. Pushed in, flag comes down. He has broken the plane. He's in the end zone.
Rodgers is over here doing a
Check the
tush push.
flag.
Like,
It's ruled a touchdown.
yeah, it was,
It's ruled
but
a touchdown by the official who threw the
this motherfucker
flag.
forgetting how old is he?
To the line of scrimmage, and
No,
look
he's
at
not even
this.
there.
The
Or
Ravens
is it me?
nowhere
Yeah, he's not.
close to
Okay.
being onside for one.
I was about to say.
Basically ready
I know Rodgers
for
is
the
too
other.
smart for
So
that.
The acceleration once
Oh, he's
again,
over
the
there.
no-huddle
Okay.
offense,
Smart guy.
We've seen it work. The acceleration on the goal line.
And so close to movement on the right side of that Pittsburgh
Flag.
line as well.
Off the D line was
Play is confirmed as
a mess. 10-10, tie ball game. Let's go, Lamar.
lead of 1. Jackson hit as he threw. Incomplete. It is
Incomplete.
Hayward, who is everywhere tonight. Lamar Jackson.
Nope.
And a rejected interception.
J.J. Watt. Or
T.J.
TJ.
Watt.
Dude, what the hell's wrong with me? I'm over here saying
Oh,
random
baby,
names
no
like an idiot.
Renegade needed now. They are just getting their hands
Damn.
on Hayward, Highsmith,
TJ
and
Watt got it. He
TJ
was right
Watt.
there too. He was close to
That makes it all
to Lamar.
worthwhile for TJ Watt. Think of all that he
Oh
has
my
gone
God.
through to have a chance to play in this football game. The surgery, the rehab, and the bounce finally came his way.
97's been putting it on
Hayward on the
today.
deflection. The two
You,
sets of
you've seen
hands
you've seen
there.
him everywhere.
Lamar Jackson only 4 of 8 for the game. Throws a pick.
All right.
Nice cutback.
Oh
Warren
my God.
threw another tackle to the 8-yard line. Now they're scaling the short motion. Rodgers looking, throwing, end zone.
Ooh,
Incomplete.
I think
for
that was too high.
Freiermuth. Gilman staying with him. Short one from Boswell for the lead.
He got that. All right.
Makes it for
13-10
25,
Pittsburgh.
So the interception turns into 3 points.
To just create a little space.
Henry.
Henry left. The cut.
Nice.
Hayward hanging on, but a first down for Henry at the 34.
Henry's running it really well today.
Chance to win that 3rd rushing title here tonight. He gets a break.
He stopped. Yep. He ran right at him.
The Steelers defense has come alive here.
Steelers defense though, they're aggressive.
Jackson with time.
Nice.
Throws complete.
Mark Andrews.
Watt is there. Chuck Clark is there.
I was about to say they can't take down Mark.
2nd and 4 for Rodgers.
All right.
Protected. It's now quick fire move with the first down. And Kyle Hamilton's become that guy on this defense. He's out. Rodgers throws in the middle. It is.
Nice.
Scantling holding on to it for the first down at the 38-yard line. 3rd and 7. Rodgers look out from behind, tries to escape. Got away
Nope,
from
sack.
one, but not the rest. Mike Green gets him at the very end as Rodgers got twisted around and sacked by 3 Ravens. Here in Pittsburgh, before the defense would come out on the field, and so often it has led to a big defensive play. Lamar Jackson's pass.
Nice.
quiets
Zay
the crowd
Flowers.
on the completion to Zay Flowers to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 4. Steelers bring 4.
Oh, yeah, they were right there. Oh. Oh, shoot. Nice. Damn, that was a tough play from Flowers.
While Lamar Jackson
I was about to say, what the hell was that?
It was Queen against Flowers.
Damn,
on
look
the
at this.
outside. And Mike and I are up here in the booth
Oh,
screaming,
my God.
run. When Lamar Jackson broke
Go,
out,
go.
it was a key 3rd and 4.
Oh, my
and yet
God.
Lamar Jackson doesn't think about 4 or
Damn,
5
that was
yards.
beautiful.
He
Oh,
thinks
my
about
God, what a
open
catch.
shots.
That was tough by Zay Flowers. Good throw by Lamar. Come on, fellas. Oh, my God. This defense, what's going on? 17-13 Ravens.
The Steelers have to think about getting the ball back, getting the field goal range again. Play clock running. Rodgers.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, what a throw. Damn, that was clean and smooth. Right to him.
Kenneth Gainwell's the back. Valdez Scantling bottom of the screen. It's Gainwell running right, trying to get to the corner.
Touchdown.
For the touchdown.
Damn. Kenneth Gainwell.
Mason McCormick here, and he's got to get all the way out to this block right there. Watch him hustle and get on top of that. That is such a difficult block, and he executed
Good
that
job
one
by
perfectly.
6'6".
No holding call. Got his hands in there a bit, but got him down when needed.
And Mike Tomlin.
Damn, yeah, that was a good catch and good executed play.
Line for the 2-yard run. For Kenneth Gainwell, he's got his Super Bowl ring from Philadelphia last year. And Aaron Rodgers has put the Steelers defense in position. Fakes it to Henry.
All right, Lamar, 17-20. You got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Second target of the year.
No timeouts for Pittsburgh, but you got 3.
3rd and 1. Fake to Henry Jackson. Shot downfield. Zay Flowers
Oh my God, Zay Flowers is gone. Flag though.
He's gonna go. There is a flag on the far side of the field for the North.
I thought I was
On
watching
who?
a replay of the first half. Got that down the field and over there, and there is nobody.
Nobody on the left side.
Look at that.
Holding on 24, I would say.
Stop that. That is as big an area as I have ever seen.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing,
open
but they left that left side too open. I said holding on 24
The 4th lead change of the game, the 3rd in the 4th quarter.
or 29. I think I was saying that. Oh yeah, 24.
Zay Flowers
Yeah, holding right there.
As anybody out there.
Look at Jalen Ramsey looking around like, where is everybody?
Yeah, the left side was way too open.
Flowers.
They made it too easy for Flowers.
38 yards on the night, and has given the Ravens a 4-point lead. And now we go back to the point that the Steelers are out of timeouts. Lamar Jackson saw the flag, said no. Yes, it's on them. I've got 2 big touchdowns in this quarter, 3 on the game.
All right, let's continue here. 24-20, Ravens.
Rodgers.
Oh my
Inside,
God.
caught by Austin. Calvin
Bro,
Smith,
Rodgers' throws are
17.
crazy clean. It's like a shot.
Take
Sing.
this to the 2-minute warning.
You just look, you're like, damn, that was there.
Gainwell slipping inside. Through the
Oh my
tackle,
God,
Washington.
Gainwell is so
Gainwell.
clean.
By Gilman at the 26-yard line.
He's just
With a minute
underrated.
25
They're going to get him his
in
paycheck
regulation.
for sure.
Rodgers protected.
Look at that. Oh my God, wide open to 19. Austin. Calvin Austin the third, bro. That was clean ass throw. Pittsburgh's out there. 26-24. I think he missed it. Yep.
Twisting, no good.
No good.
He missed the extra point.
All right, Ravens, you had a chance here. 26-24.
Here's the slip. Going to come up, little hesitation and go route. And Chidobe Awuzie had a nice game.
Oh, yeah, he slipped.
There's no way anybody else can be responsible.
Damn.
And it is a horrible thing.
Damn, that was a crazy route run. What the hell?
Were waiting for somebody to make a play. And
He juked the shit out of him. But then, yeah, they missed the extra point. That could have been costly, but damn, that's crazy.
That's just a
He's probably like,
miss.
fuck.
He'd only missed 15 in his career. He had made 85 of the row, 89 including the postseason. His last miss of an extra point was December 16 of 2020. LeJante Wester awaits. It's going to be the speedy running back Mitchell from the 5.
All right. Mitchell. Oh my God. Damn, that was a good way to start off.
Only a first down or so away from field goal range. Play clock running down. Steelers adjust the defense and bring some pressure. Jackson chased, keeps it alive. Herbert tries to get him. Jackson flings it.
Nope.
Out of play.
All right, 4th and 7. They got to do something here.
It's 4th and 7.
This is where it counts.
Season on the line. Jackson lofting it up, and it is. Oh, held on
My
to by
God,
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
At the 20
Isaiah becoming in clutch for Ravens.
He's been in the middle of so many big moments, and he comes up with a catch. Tyler Loop from 40.
Tyler Loop.
Snap good. Hold it.
Yep.
It is no good. It is wide right.
Damn, yep.
The Steelers are the champions of the North.
Damn. Hey, it happens. Like I said, I think it's ridiculous that, people are over here saying all that bullshit. Like that's crazy. Listen, that was a good game. I think overall, both teams did well. Had a hell of a game. But Ravens got some work to do. They got a lot of work to do. And hopefully they come back better next year. All right, my last thing I'm going to talk about that I'm going to make, I don't want to say a statement, but I'm going to say something that I'm going to stand on right now. And that is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Mr. Josh Allen, this year is your chance to make the Super Bowl and win that son of a bitch. You got no Lamar Jackson. You got no Patrick Mahomes. You got no Joe Burrow. You should have no excuse why you guys cannot make it to the Super Bowl and win that shit. Bring a trophy back to Buffalo. I'm not a Buffalo fan, but bring it back to them. This is your chance. You guys finished 12-5. You clinch a playoff spot. You've made the 7th straight postseason appearance. You got the number 6 seed. You'll be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. You guys can beat them. Y'all need to lock in. This is your chance this year. You're there. Show motherfuckers why you're Josh Allen. Why they paid you so much money. This is your moment. You won 8 games against the spread this season while failing to cover 9 times. Okay. Buffalo in 17 games this season, combined score has gone over the 9 total points times. Total 9 points. Y'all put a 10-5 record, winning 66.7% of those games. Key challenges, road playoff games. You guys are going to be facing the daunting task of winning multiple road playoff games. That's going to be a significant hurdle. You got this. The supporting cast. There are questions about whether weapons around Allen can consistently support a run. Yes, you guys need to lock in together. Defense, lock in. Stop that run defense or that running. Lock in. You guys got this. Josh Allen. I think I'm going to say it right now. I think the Bills have a chance to make it to the Super Bowl. Now, win it, it'll be interesting. You know, you got Seattle, you got the Rams, you got the Eagles. It's going to be fun. But you guys got a chance. You guys need to lock in. You guys almost beat the Chiefs with a similar roster last year. Now, key players have left, but offensively similar. You can do this. I think the Bills can make it to the Super Bowl this year. You got this. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say every time, stay humble, stay blessed, stay positive, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.